Unless you live under a rock, we all know that Bronny James was selected 55th overall to the Los Angeles Lakers in the 2024 NBA draft. Obviously, I'm rooting for Bro, but it's completely valid to question if Bronny's an actual NBA level talent or benefiting from being LeBron's son. Now, Bronny's only 6'2", 6'3". Bryce lucked out with all the height genes, but despite being on the shorter side, Bronny has a good frame, around 210 pounds, making him quite strong. Honestly, this needs to be the standard for more undersized guards. Even though it doesn't hurt their draft stock too much, it certainly hinders them in the league. For example, I love Rob, but his size will get him picked on in the league. Yeah, so love Bronny's weight. He also has a really good wingspan, having a wingspan 5.75 inches greater than his height. This will be good for defensive purposes such as disrupting passing lanes. He also tested a 40-inch vertical leap at the combine, which is great. Couldn't ask for much more. Moving on to Bronny's actual skills, he's best suited as a 3-and-D role player. Are we talking Drew Holiday? Hell no. But I've seen the Davion Mitchell comps and that is spot on. There's nothing wrong with that comp considering that is NBA level talent. He excels at perimeter defending, and while the numbers may not show it, a good catch and shoot guy as well. Keep in mind that he just had a cardiac arrest. People often seem to forget that. It certainly would have an impact on any player. His defense might be the best part of his game though. And if he ever got real minutes, there's a good chance he will be put on a shorter offensive guard like Jalen Brunson or Donovan Mitchell. I'm not saying he wouldn't get 40 balled, but somebody he could match up well with. Even though his percentages were low, Bronny has great shot mechanics. He always has, actually. The catch and shoot looks good as well as the dribble pull up. And that's all you need for a 3-and-D guy for real. He also has very high basketball IQ like his dad. Knows when to make the right play or extra pass. The last thing I want to say about Bronny that will help him is now the even bigger chip on his shoulder. No, he's not from the trenches and needs to get his fam out the hood. But being in this situation, I know every bone in your body is trying to prove the doubters wrong that he can be somebody in the league and that he deserves to be here. This is going to result in him giving everything he's got on the floor. Before we get into the things that Bronny needs to improve on, let's not gloss over the fact that he already has something against him, and that's the Lakers development team. Yes, Bron is his dad, that's a different story, but the history of the Lakers drafting and developing their picks is a horrible track record. They usually just give up on everyone before or after the rookie contract is up. And I think we're about to see that with Jalen Hood Schifino and even Max Christie, who, if you know ball, can be a quality player on many teams. Bronny's percentages were not good at all in college. This poses the question if he can even be a 3-and-D guard and just a D guard. Pause. If you can't make a wide open three, you're unplayable, plain and simple. Bronny's frame that we mentioned earlier is great for his size, but he's only big enough to be a 1 and a 2 only in certain situations. While yes, Bronny can pass and make the right read, he is not a point guard. Maybe we didn't see his full potential because he was playing next to Collier, who the Utah Jazz got at a steal at 29. But yeah, I really only see him running the 2 for real. Hopefully this won't be a problem though as basketball is becoming more and more positionless. Now for his pro comps, a lot of names I've been seeing is Davion, Grimes, Gary Harris, and DeAnthony Melton, which are all great, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to pick a few out that aren't popular that I found. We got Aaron Holiday and Keon Ellis. Both these guys great defenders and elite shooting, but don't get a lot of credit. I mean, Keon legit just took Davion's spot, and you've seen what he did to Curry. They do the little things every team needs to be successful. Quick spark plugs that can provide energy on the offensive or defensive side. Now, is Bronny an NBA level talent? I think it's safe to say yes. However, if he was a nobody with those college averages, nobody would bat an eye at him. I actually like Bronny and want him to succeed in this league. I'm sure I'll be posting an update when he gets some run in the summer league. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one.